Vigets, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. France versus Belgium, very complicated game. Both these teams I thought played well. Yes, they made a huge number of errors, but France had way more chances than Belgium did, and many more players of France had opportunities to score. Yes, the Belgium also had great opportunities to be able to win this game with Carrasco, KDB in the second half. When Openda came out and he started playing a little bit up front. And Lukaku also. Doku, I thought Doku had an amazing match. He had a really good match. And because of that, I think I'd rather have seen Belgium go on to the next round because of Doku. Doku's just more my style, just that more aggressiveness and that desire. There's nothing fancy about the way he plays. He just wants to win. Something about him evokes that. Whereas you have someone like Kylian Mbappe and he's like, I kid you not, I think Kylian Mbappe, when he doesn't have the ball, he's thinking about what play can I choose? What play can I do next time I get the ball? He's like thinking too much of what play, how good does it look? It's almost like he's like he practices in front of a mirror. I kid you not, I swear to God, that's what it looks like when Mbappe plays. I love the play against Carrasco. I mean, he skinned Carrasco. And then typical of Kylian goes to the right, and the shot wasn't that good, you know. And if you notice something I was noticing this game, him and Doku have kind of the same style. Besides, you know, obviously he has the step overs, and the little Neymar shift that he does. Kylian Mbappe when he's going the ball, he's slow. I think Kyle Walker said that he tricks you, he pulls you in with that like little slow jog, and all of a sudden he just springs. You know, it's like he booby traps you, and then he sprints to the right. Sometimes he does, like I said, the Neymar shift, where you take your whole body to one side and then you take the ball the other way. It's mostly that. And today, man, Koundé played an amazing game. He played an amazing game, and he gave Mbappe two great balls. I mean, he gave Mbappe and what's his name? He gave everybody. I think it was Mbappe. There was Thuram, definitely Thuram, the centers, and Mbappe just can't connect those diagonal runs and kicking the ball at the same time. It's not part of his portfolio. It's not part of his curriculum. He needs to get better at that. When he goes to Madrid, I guess that's where he's going to get better, because he's going to have either Rodrigo, Carvajal coming in from the right and centering those balls, those dragbacks, and or Vinicius coming in from the left. And I don't know how that's going to work out, right? I'm assuming Vinicius is just going to stay on the left, and you gotta be lethal. You gotta be sharp when those balls are coming. And he had a hard time today. I don't know if it's the mask. Maybe it's the mask, that impedes him from getting a shot like that. But like I said, he's more worried about fancy little plays than he is about playing. That's why I prefer Doku. But Doku's just like, he has that one play where he likes to quickly. I mean, he does it lightning speed. I don't know how he does that. Like, just he twitches when he goes to the left. It's almost like you can't even see it. You have to pay close attention to that. In midair, he's already going left, and then he goes right, and then he just gets away from his marker. But he did exceptionally well, and Koundé did also exceptionally well, keeping on top of him. He did not lose him. I think it was a pretty even match between those two when it was the 1v1. But like I was saying, Koundé gave so many opportunities for Thuram. Thuram, another one that, I don't know, you could look at it where, he did well, where he moved into spaces where he made himself available and had chances and created chances for him to head the ball, but he just couldn't connect. The one header outside, the other one with his shoulder. And I think there were many other opportunities. Yes, he's good in finding spaces and making himself, like I said, available, but the finish, the end product is not there. And that's why I don't like him or Tchouameni. Yeah, Tchouameni had his goal today. He came in, I guess Belgians were tired as well, because, I mean, they were hustling and they were pretty much defending for most of this game, with a couple, several occasions on a counter, but they were tired at that point, and it's a deflection that could happen to anyone, right? And I'm not trying to make excuses. That's a legitimate goal. Good on France. They deserved to go on to the next round. But Thuram, I don't know. He did have a good game, but I personally, I don't think he's a good fit for this team. But he did have a good game. The end product is all. And then Kylian Mbappe, also the end product as well. He was kind of absent for a little while, and then he did that really good play against Carrasco. But after that, not much, as always. And there's obviously there's talent there. There's so much talent in this guy, and it's like he's thinking about something else. It almost seems like he's distracted, because when he turns on, no one could keep up with Mbappe. No one could keep up. I mean, he's so lightning quick, and it's not just linear running. It's those zigzags, and in the box, and like a 1-2, you can't keep up with him. You just can't. So really good from Teo Hernandez. I mean, was pretty much saved France against Carrasco. And Carrasco, he had 2 opportunities like that, where the second one, he should have known that Teo is quick. He's going to catch up to you, and he should have done better with that strike. KDB, man, he was just off, I guess, because that strike was right at Maignan. Really good strike, but right at Maignan. And Maignan, too. I thought Maignan had a pretty decent game, even though that free kick from KDB from Kevin De Bruyne, that, I don't know what happened. It surprised him or something, and he ended up clearing it out with his foot, with his leg. Really weird. I guess it's the bounce. He didn't see it. Maybe there's a body in front of him. I don't know what happened. And the commentators were saying something about KDB that, oh, he doesn't play in that position, and Guardiola must be fuming or something. I'm like, well, it's working. They're defending. They're keeping. You could only do that for so long. Okay, I get that. But you have Openda. You have Lukaku up in the front. You have Doku. Where the hell is he supposed to be? They're going to score on you if you have Kevin De Bruyne going up in the front. You're going to have four attackers, really? And you're going to leave the back exposed like that? No, he was doing just well like that. And from there, it wasn't like he was way back. He was in the middle where he always plays. From there, he can still operate. He just wasn't asking for the ball. I saw Onana have the ball, and instead of really asking for the ball, knowing that, hey, I'm the one that creates, he just kind of let him do, which is nice of him, I guess, which is, very, very egalitarian of him. He just let Onana, kind of conduct for a little while. It wasn't like he was doing a full-on orchestrating, but I would think that he would want the ball, and I would think that Onana would always look for him, give him the ball, and not try to do something himself. Not that he doesn't have the capabilities, because obviously he does. Just that he wasn't asking for the ball. I don't know why. I don't know why he was doing that. And obviously, once Openda came out and KDB went up in the front, there was a lot more danger, and he was able to play his football. 2 really good passes, and Doku too. Doku, like I said, amazingly well. Like, he's the one that gave him that pass for KDB to be able to take that shot that Maignan blocked. Doku played such a good game. Unfortunate, really unfortunate, and almost committed. I got to give Kylian Mbappe credit there, because he almost fouled Kylian Mbappe a penalty. Yeah, a little bit too careless from Doku right there, but really good on Mbappe for not falling over, right? The ref also, some of those plays that he was calling, I don't know, he was right there. You see him kind of like, hunching over, looking straight at the play and not calling foul or not calling a corner. But really nothing that's going to take you out of the game. Nothing that's going to change the whole schematic of the game either. So I wouldn't be complaining about that too much, if you're Belgium. But it did seem like he had it out for Doku for some reason. But Doku was defending. He was going up. He just needed his goal. If he scored a goal, he would have been man of the match, obviously, with them winning. Or even if they qualified. God knows what that would have been like, going into another 30 minutes and then penalties. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a really good game and very, very complicated. This could have been, like I said, anybody's game. This was anybody's match. France have a lot to work at, especially Mbappe. You gotta start connecting those balls. They gotta go at least on target and focusing more on the end product than what fancy little Cristiano Ronaldo or Neymar play you're gonna summon up. So yeah, so that's it. That's all I want to talk about. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.